Hey guys, welcome back to the Nerdy Dad blog. I'm Dan, and today I have minifigures for you, TMNT to be exact. In front of you are the Mousers from the blind bags, and they come in a 3-pack. They're really detailed and pretty cool. Let me show you how they work. So I've already assembled these three, so you can move the mouth, and you could move the neck as well. If I take these out, you could also move the legs, and if you get enough, you could really assemble your own Mouser army. So beware, Splinter. Mousers are on the loose. These are really highly detailed action figures. I mean, especially for the small amount of space and the canvas that they're working with. I really love these figures. I am a big fan of the Mousers and generally a big fan of the TMNT line. Mega Bloks has done an outstanding job. I am a bigger fan of these than I was of the Legos that came out a few years ago. I really think that Mega Bloks has hit it out the park. So let me show you more blind bags from the TMNT line. Now this is pretty cool. This is also from a blind bag. This is Leonardo. As you can see, he's holding a book, and he has that pretty cool grin on the back. On his utility belt are his katanas. The legs are not really painted up to the other colors as far as the like the armbands, but I mean, I think that's just nitpicking. This is an outstanding figure, especially very detailed for how small this minifigure is. If you look in here within the comic book, if you pay attention to the cartoons at all, this is from the I think the Star Trek satire that they watch on a regular basis. So really cool blind bag, and these are really great to take pictures with. I'm actually a toy photographer myself. I also post pictures on Instagram, so check it out when you have the chance. It's in the description. This is also from the blind bag set. This is Michelangelo. He's also holding an accessory himself. He has a slice of what looks like, I think that's pepperoni pizza. Yes, it is. And it looks like he's got a lot of it on himself too. Not the cleanest of eaters, but really cool minifigure. Does very well representing his character from the 2012 interpretation of the Turtles. Really cool action figure. I have yet to take pictures with this, but I'm just really glad it's in my collection. This is also from the blind bags. This is the I think the Vision Quest Leonardo. Instead of his signature katanas, he's carrying a bow staff and arrows. Here's the arrow. I think it only comes with one. You could actually attach it to the bow. On the back, he has a blue katana, which is an interesting detail. Really cool. And then, as you can see on the bottom, it says China, which is where it's made. Of course, everything is made in China. But really cool. I really like this stylized figure of Leonardo. A lot of people have their own preferences and want to keep it back to the classic, but I think this is just a cool representation of the Leonardo from the recent concoction of Turtles. And as I mentioned earlier, you could actually attach the arrow to the bow. The twine, or the I think it's called a quill, that the bow staff has. It's Actually, that's not a bow staff. That's, well, bow and arrow. My apologies. And it's actually like a rubbery piece, and it's a really cool detail. Um, this is a really awesome action figure. I'm just really glad that they made this. Mega Bloks is just doing an amazing job with these. Now here's Slash also from the TMNT blind bags. I believe he's from the Series 2. This is from the 2012 interpretation. I'm a really big fan of this version of Slash. I think the bulkier snapping turtle version is really cool. I think it takes the original design, and it just takes it to the next step. I think he's really cool, and this Mega Bloks in particular, it's really awesome. If I put it next to Michelangelo, it's a little bit off scale, but for the detail that they accomplished with this figure and the articulation, I think they hit this out of the ballpark. I especially love his mallet too, or I think it's called a mace. Yeah, but love the shell on it. Really cool. It just has that cool texture, glossy paint. Which it's the I think it's the softer, the cheaper plastic, but that's fine. I think what they did is just great with this figure. If you look closer to the face sculpt, it's just a great sculpt. Here's the Donatello from the blind bag series. As you can see, he's holding a photograph of April O'Neil. So he has, she's a big love interest, as you can tell. The heart, which symbolizes that. The dilated pupils. Just really cool. I can't say enough about how stylized and detailed these figures are. And the expressions on their faces. Originally, I wasn't a fan of the gap teeth, but I just think like they added some different character, and just made these turtles much more distinguished from each other. So it's definitely grown on me. I really like this action figure, and if you're a fan of the Reveltech, all these features are also within that action figure as well, which I will be posting in the next couple of days. So, really cool figure. The bow staff is also within his belt, and then if you look on here, there's also holes on the back, and so like if you you can tell, like most of these action figures have the holes on the back. It's for stands. They don't come with stands, but I think the classic versions have stands with them. So really cool. You have the potential to customize and mix and match with these figures. Just all around awesome minifigures. And last but not least, within my collection, I have the red translucent Shredder. Really cool. He looks like a Jolly Rancher, but he definitely stands out. I'm really big fan of the translucent figures. I think they're really cool. I just like the idea of them because you hold them against the light and they just give an added effect, and you get more for your money. I really like this figure because for those reasons, and that he just looks really cool. The sculpt is amazing. You're gonna have to take your time and look hard at the lines and how they sculpted this guy, but the design is just really great. It's from the 2012 interpretation of the turtles, so it's not classic, but that's okay. I'm a big fan of the new designs of Shredder, and I think this is successful. This is a win. So definitely a cool figure to have for your collection, especially if you're a TMNT fan. And I'm going to go ahead and name this guy the Jolly Rancher Shredder. Really cool. Thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I will have more videos coming up for you shortly.